Good evening. Passengers traveling on the Via Rail dayliner between Victoria and Courtenay today began their day on a bus, and that is how they made up a big part of the trip. A section of track between Courtenay and Parksville has been cut since Saturday when a pickup truck was set on fire on a rail bridge at French Creek. Via Rail says the repairs are underway on the Trestle already. Now RCMP are investigating how the burning truck got onto the tracks and who put it there. A-News Mid-Island Bureau Chief Jonathan Bartlett has the story. He joins us live in our Mid-Island Bureau with details. Jonathan.
Hudson, this is another one of those it could have been so much worse stories. Luckily, no one was hurt, and luckily, the fire was put out before the French Creek Trestle was completely destroyed.
This is all that's left of the torched vehicle pulled off a trestle near Parksville over the weekend. It's so badly burned, even the VIN plates have melted.
Only a very small piece of that VIN plate was left, so I know this much. I know it's a 92 Isuzu pickup.
At the French Creek Trestle, metal rails are bent, deck ties are burned. 45 of them need replacing. Someone deliberately drove halfway out over the trestle and set the truck on fire, and it could have been a lot worse.
There was significant amount of damage, even though it was a small area, the cost of repairing that, and had E&N lost that trestle, you know, things that could have, I mean, who knows if they could replace that.
If it got deeper into the structure of the bridge, there would have been more time and cost to affect the repairs.
It could have destroyed the whole trestle.
That's right.
Phil Smith lives nearby and says there was a high school grad party underneath the trestle at the time of the fire, but he doesn't think the kids at the party had anything to do with it.
It's just after 4, somewhere between probably 4 and 4:30, we heard 2 booms that was sound like grenades going off.
Police say they believe the torched truck was the same vehicle reported stolen the same night.
There was a party that happened out in the Arrington area on Friday night that went into the hours of Saturday morning, and sometime after that party there was a vehicle that had been reported stolen from the Arrington area that matches the description of the vehicle found on the trestle. It's believed that the two are associated.
Because of the burned trestle, there's no rail service north of Parksville. That means passengers wanting to go on to Courtenay have to get on a special bus put on by Via Rail.
E&N passengers found the end of the line was at the Parksville train station, off the train and onto a bus to continue their trip.
It just makes it a little more inconvenient for with her with the car seat here, so it works though, as long as we get from point A to point B.
The investigation into the fire and theft of vehicle continues. No arrests have been made. Optimistically, Southern Rail says they should have repairs done by Wednesday.
We've staged materials trying to effect the repairs immediately, so it's going on consecutively, the engineering assessment and the preparation for the repair work.
Police are looking for any information on the person or people responsible for what could have been a simple grad prank. As you know, there are a lot of people working hard towards making the historic E&N rail line into a world-class tourism draw and changing the schedule to make it more commuter-friendly. It's this kind of thing that could have put an end to that dream. Hudson?
Well, as you say, it could have been worse.
It could have.
All right. Jonathan Bartlett, thank you.
Thank you.